What's up, guys? Welcome back to the West Marches here on RollPlay. I'm JP McDaniel, joined by two oldies. Actually, I guess three oldies. Strippin, you've been here. We got one newbie today, and that is, of course, Pokket. We'll get all the introductions in order. It's week 11. I remembered it. I even wrote it down so I would remember it, and that's good. I'm proud. I've done my job. We can now go on with the show. Strippin, let's talk about your former life on the RollPlay West Marches.
My former life.
Your former life, young Gilly.
The only team wipe in West
Was that
Marches.
the only team wipe?
It's the only
It was the
one.
only full wipe, yeah.
The only full wipe
Damn.
to ever happen in West Marches. Yeah.
Full wipe, wow.
Yeah.
It was Man vs. Game's fault.
It was completely his fault.
Which
yeah.
is ironic
sense.
because I'm actually using his character today. It says Man vs. Game here on the top. So maybe you're going to die again. Maybe I've cursed you and you're fucked.
No, I'm not going to let it happen a second time.
What, are you just going to run?
Yeah. If I have to. If I have to.
All right, we know what Strippin's out for.
No, I'm totally not going to. I'm going to die.
Answer.
We'll get your character introduced here. Glad to have you on the show again. GassyMexican returning with old Shielbaz. Shielbaz, rather.
Shielbaz. Thank you. Shielbaz, the scorn.
Look, me and you we're buddy now.
We're buddies.
We're rich as fuck as
we're
well.
brohams. We are, yeah. I was looking at the inventory. I forgot exactly how much we had.
I think we have like 1,700 gold or something, right?
It's like, I don't, we can get to that. I don't want to spoil anything,
Okay.
but
All right.
we got some stuff.
Cool.
That we ended up
You guys
with.
are rich.
We're rich.
Mm-hmm.
You're also, me and you are level 2 now on the show.
Yeah, we leveled up. Yeah, I
So
forgot
we're
about
the
that.
veterans here. We're veterans on the campaign.
I don't know if it would call me a veteran, but I've
You're a
done
veteran.
this
We've
before.
done-
You're like, you're a veteran. Shut up. You know what you're doing.
Call me
You're
a veteran too. It's like not accurate.
No,
That's-
you're not a veteran. You're a fucking level 1 scrub. Pokket, why don't you introduce yourself since it's the first time on the show? Tell people a little bit about who you are, what you do, and then also your D&D experience, which I'll spoil and say it's none.
I was gonna say, what experience am I
Yeah.
telling you? My experience with D&D is going into places where people are playing it and playing League of Legends on computers instead. So that's my experience.
Nice.
I overheard it, but I didn't play it. But what do? I stream. I do YouTube. I think pretty much similar to what most people here do. I've been doing it for about 4 years, and I just came back to it because I was in the industry at BioWare for a while. So
Nice.
Awesome.
What were you doing?
I was community coordinator.
Awesome.
Very cool.
I work in the games industry too.
Oh, do you?
Yes.
I too work in the game industry.
now
I don't,
let's
I
talk about.
Fucking,
I
that's
don't.
such a shitty thing to say. Steven, never
I work
say
in the
that
games
again.
industry.
Never say that again, Steven. You're
What?
banned.
That's a really normal thing to say.
No,
Is that,
it's not. It sounds so bad. It just sounds
It
bad.
sounds normal to me. I
Yeah,
mean,
it sounds
I work in the
really
game
normal.
industry.
It sounds like you're saying like I too am from the internet. Like what?
Well, it is a really special place.
Anyways,
How long were you in, Hillary?
About 2 years.
Oh,
Well,
yeah,
I was
2
actually
years
about,
in.
I was
That's rough.
actually about 3.5, but I wanted to go back to streaming, so I just quit everything and went back to streaming.
Cool.
So
Super slick.
super slick.
Steven, you awkward piece of shit. What have you been up to?
I've been killing conversations since 2012. What have I been up to? How long has it been since I've seen you, JP?
I mean,
I
last
heard
night.
you last night. Yeah, I know. God, nothing. I don't know. Hanging out.
I guess
Working in the
really
games
it's-
industry, guys.
God damn it! It's been a week since I think we've done the other West Marches show.
Yeah.
Or spoilers, we let Strippin's girlfriend die. Were you happy about that, Strippin? You told me that you were really. You can't say that because she's right next to you, right?
She's next to me, so I can't say if I was happy that she died or sad that she died. That's the question. That's the question. That's the question I haven't answered. See, look what you did.
Someone
Look what you
else.
did.
Just uttering the question and repeating it. Look at you
Yep.
done.
Sam said specifically, I will subscribe to JP if Juliet dies. That's
Whoa.
how he felt about me dying.
3 months. I've been
Whoa.
subscribed for 3 months now, JP. So
There
it's
you
about
go.
time.
There you go. There you go. At least Kurthak didn't die. I was really happy.
She feels my pain now, so there we go.
I'm actually surprised. I didn't know that happened until you guys mentioned it just now. I was
Yeah,
like,
it
whoa.
was brutal too. It was
Was
real
it?
brutal. Yeah. Steven's
How'd she
an
go
asshole.
out?
She had like 30 mouths bite her all at the same time. And then
Oh
she died.
God.
She got devoured by a flesh blob creature with
She's so
a
mad.
dozen mouths.
Did she ever
What
give
did
birth?
you do?
Did she ever give birth to the whatever? No.
She was still in her first trimester.
Wow.
Yeah. But then a god showed up and fucking Zeke and Co got special spells and all this stuff. And then I didn't get anything because I didn't look at it.
Yep.
Oh wow.
Still
It's a
kind of
coward and hid.
I wouldn't
Coward.
say I was a coward. I was worried about my.
Fortune favors the bold. Not fables, because that's not a bird, but you know.
Kurthak may yet have something more permanent as a result.
Kurthak is just a badass to begin with, so it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. What is this Ergoslav image? I feel like. Oh, nice. This. Yep, we're showing this on stream. Steven, I'm sorry, but haha, game industry has been shown on stream.
Oh God, what is it?
It's you being an idiot.
Awesome.
You're really good. You're meme worthy a lot, Steven. You've got some reach on the internet.
I'm a big fan of like the face that you go to.
that's so good, Ergo.
The one you go to when someone's cam drops out. It's a pretty
Yeah,
good
when
one.
Shadow dropped out the other night. That was a good one.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean this one that's covering your screen right now? That one?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
I like that one.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. All right. Let's play. Well, we got to introduce some stuff. Actually, Steven, you changed everything this week. So should we talk about that?
Yes. So like, hang on. First, I need to write down some damn weather rolls. So yeah.
Okay. Doing the weather rolls.
Mm-hmm. And then, God. So like, the first date that I started recording was the 10th, and the result for the roll was a 10, and now I'm all super confused. It's the worst thing ever.
What do you mean?
God. Yeah.
I don't know what's happening.
I don't know.
I'm going into the future to look at
How
what
are
the
you,
weather is
JP?
going to
I'm good.
be.
Did you get fucked up last night, Gassy?
I actually didn't. We had a not so fucked up Friday last night
Wait,
because
are you
Nick was
drinking
still.
tonight?
What's that?
Are you going crazy tonight then?
I don't know because Nick's coming back today, like sometime around like 4.
Oh, he
So
was
it's
in
kind of-
Memphis or whatever.
Yeah,
right?
he wasn't there yesterday, and he wasn't there last week for fucked up Friday. So we were kind of like, meh. And I knew I had to get up for this, so I was like, I probably shouldn't.
Nice.
Probably should go hard.
Yeah, me and Sam are planning our wedding, I think, tonight is what we're going to do.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah, it's gonna be good.
It's going to be good. I've worked on the invitations a little bit. It's good. It's good. I'm excited for that. I'm excited for that. Steven, we've killed about all the time we can. So you're on the spot now.
Well,
Okay.
I played Reign of Kings all night until about 7
How is that?
a.m.
How
Are you
enjoying
still
that?
getting are you still getting trolled in that? Strippin told me about that, and I'm like,
I love
don't
that
know if
game
I wanna
so
play it.
much.
Am I getting trolled in that?
Yeah, you said you were getting stream sniped or something like that the other day.
Yeah, I got stream sniped again, but the people were nicer, except for the one that killed me. But overall, they were nicer. People started bringing us like materials and stuff while we're playing, and then people started calling us the slavers because people were just bringing us stuff. And so then I had a whole group of militia trying to take us down. It was really weird, but it was fun.
That game sounds so bizarre.
It is. It is. It is.
It's so good.
It is good.
Well, we got Bloodborne next week, so I can't check it out. I can't
True.
check it out.
Yes.
It's true.
I can't wait for that.
Although I'm like visiting my parents right when that drops, like the
you
day
fucked
before.
up. You fucked up.
I did. I fucked
Or
up. I don't,
you're gonna
I don't
come-
cov-
or you're
I
gonna
don't
come
follow-
back.
Go ahead.
You'll come back and like get all the viewers because everyone else has already beat it,
Yeah.
and then everyone else will want to watch it the week after. So
Uh-huh.
maybe you didn't fuck up.
Maybe I didn't fuck up. Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe this is part of his master plan.
That's usually how it goes, and I don't really plan it that way. I
It
don't
kind of works out.
typically get on like the initial hype, when everybody's casting at the same time.
Yeah.
But
Well, it is funny
don't know.
because I think there's probably gonna be like 20 giant broadcasters playing it on Tuesday,
yeah,
so it's pretty pointless. It's
I
like
don't really like getting caught up in
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
It's not fun for me.
it's true. Steven,
All right, we're
good?
done.
okay.
Yeah.
We did
Oh,
it.
speaking of things that have been prevalent, I got another Ray-Ban tweet. Ray-Bans, boys.
Nice. Pick up. The
I've been getting them
Ray-Bans,
too
guys.
lately as
Where
well.
did
yeah.
that
Yeah,
come
everybody
from?
has.
What is
I
that?
don't know. They've just started tweeting.
It's
streamers,
really
which
good
is weird, 'cause
marketing.
We don't.
Yeah.
Like
We
if
don't
that's their
decide.
marketing money at work right there. They just bought a bunch of fucking Twitter bots. They're
Shit,
doing,
we're talking about it.
Yeah, they're killing it.
Boom.
They
Ray-Ban
keep
next
tweeting
level.
people that don't go outside though, so it's weird,
Yeah.
right?
It's true. It's true.
I got a tweet for Ray-Bans. It's crazy. It's everywhere.
They're everywhere.
Yeah. Okay. So like, I did like a big like feedback thing on r/itmeJP about like what people think of the West Marches so far and where we can improve and what we can do differently. And one of the things that people mention is they'd like to see people like having some kind of interesting like process of living in town between sessions, and then also just being able to get out of town faster and easier. So I'll see what we can do about streamlining that. But so like just for our new player, like the setting that you're in, Pokket, is it's sort of a fairy tale fantasy setting, but like classic Brothers Grimm, Hans Christian Andersen fairy tales, not like Disney style fairy tales. And the specific inspiration that I had for the West Marches was like Russian and Eastern European fairy tales, which are very sort of dour. So you're in a
Steve's
town
trying
called...
to say it's really fucked up. There's like some fucked up shit in this world.
It's very dark.
It don't look good. There's no leaves on the trees.
It's very
It's
dark.
easy to get in over your head, especially if you completely lose track of where you are and you march 3 days out from the center of the world.
It's true.
So it's a sandbox game where you can go anywhere and do anything. Ideally, there's no sort of like set quest that I'm sending you on specifically, and you're starting in a town on the western edge of civilization called Viraskali, where all of the sort of adventurers of civilization come, primarily because they're tired of the boredom of civilization. Like civilization off to the east is very stable and very dull, and people's roles in society are very rigid. So if you're a person who is trying to make something different of their life, you might turn to adventuring. Or if you just have like a wanderlust in your heart, you might turn to adventuring as a result. And generally, everybody goes to Viraskali because it's got a reputation as the place adventurers go. And then people meet up in a tavern in town called Frelka's Tavern. Frelka is a big burly guy with mutton chops who runs the tavern. And they form adventuring parties, go out, adventure, come back, and then they disband. And they might adventure together again, and they might not. So that's the way this works. But for those of you who are returning, so specifically Shialbaz and Captain Coke,
Yes.
there's some new information here on the page that you're looking at in Roll20.
It looks
The
intimidating.
session start. And it's actually pretty quick. So first, when you return for an adventure after your first, determine the number of days since your last adventure. So I will help you both with that.
Okay.
Has it been 2 weeks?
I think it's been something like that. So let's see.
Maybe 3.
It's been
Might have-
longer
maybe
than
3, I don't
that. Because the last record that I have, it was Grigori, Kurthak, Tal, and Varani adventuring on the 12th of June. And I know you guys had to have been before that. So I'm going to say, oh man, let's see. Yeah, it's been 30 days for y'all.
Okay.
So, so let's start with Captain Coke. We will determine your lifestyle and your downtime activities. So tell the group, tell us how richly you've been living in Viraskali since we last saw you, Captain Coke.
I mean, we got a lot of money in that tower, so I've been living.
You bet.
I've been living super richly.
I mean, are we talking aristocratically, or did you rent the
I'm a
richest
fucking
rooms in
captain,
town?
so I hope so.
Okay, so are you spending 10 gold pieces a day?
Yeah.
Okay, so just make a note for yourself that your total cost of living.
Wait. That means I spent 300 gold.
Absolutely.
And how much
Yeah,
gold do
you-
I have, Gassy? We
got-
gotta figure out how much I would have.
Well, I mean, technically I had it, but I was like, yeah, let's share this shit. So
Yeah,
what
you
we
said
ended
we
up with
could.
was 1,700 copper, 1,400 silver, and 60 gold. So maybe
oh,
not.
that's not. Oh, that's
not
not
that
is
balling.
not-
Just
That is
saying.
nowhere
As we
near what
thought.
we were fucking thinking.
No take back.
Yeah, well, I mean, you were thinking
Wait,
like
so
we
that's
had like
17 gold, 140. So we have like, what, 80 each? Just
maybe about. Like it was a lot of shit, but granted,
I-
there was a lot of other stuff that came with it too. There was like some bolts of silk and like different potions and shit and whatever, but it wasn't quite that fat, you know.
Okay. I lived modestly.
Yeah. Okay.
Steven,
There you go.
I think your fucking gold per day thing here is kind. Everyone's
think
gonna
it's-
leave
it's-
wretchedly. No one
Yeah.
is gonna live perfect, like good. We're
If-
all poor as shit.
If you choose to live wretchedly, then that is a choice you can certainly make.
There's repercussions, man.
One of the downtime activities is for you to work, and you can, through your work, mitigate the cost of life.
So wait. How long have we been gone?
30 days.
30 days.
So we're
Fuck that
poor
shit.
as fuck just because we haven't played Gassy. That's just
Pretty much.
Steven's
That's the
bullshit.
West Marches.
So
Just fucks you.
Yeah.
choose the lifestyle you want to live. Do you want to live modestly?
Yeah.
Okay, so then write down somewhere 30 gold pieces. And then we've got downtime activities.
Okay.
So you can perform labor, and then you'll get to tell the group what you've been doing to earn money, and then you'll make a saving throw with the stat that's relevant to what you've been doing, and then that will mitigate the cost of living for you. Or you could spend some time training. You could spend some time recuperating, and then later I'll add rules for running a business, crafting a magical item, crafting a mundane item. So there's a bunch of stuff that you can do in your downtime. So would you like to work during your downtime, Captain Coke?
Yeah, sure. It's 30 days.
What have you been doing?
Working for the guard in Veriscali.
Yeah, cool, awesome. That's going to be a Constitution saving throw, so go ahead and roll that for me. So that's just a 1d20 plus your Constitution saving throw.
Do I have a bonus? Yes, I do. 20 plus 4. 17.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, you earned 1 gold piece per day.
Nice.
So, your
So it
cost.
costs so nice. Still got 80 gold.
Yeah, so the cost of your living was completely offset by your work as a guard. Now, roll 1d20 on the lifestyle
Now
table.
we fuck you. What am I rolling? 1d20 on the lifestyle.
Yeah, just a straight 1d20.
Great.
So this determines whether or not.
17. You were fiscally responsible. You managed to put aside an emergency fund, gain 1d4 gold pieces per level.
Fuck yeah, it's another 8
You're level
gold.
1, right?
No, I'm 2.
Shit, dude.
Another 8 gold.
Roll it.
What? Oh, I thought it was.
It's 2d4.
Gotcha. Fuck this game.
Oh, right. You gained
Wow.
3 extra gold pieces from saving. Let's see. Now, you said you leveled up, right?
Yes, we're level 2. Did
Okay,
I roll
so
HP? I don't know if me and Gassy rolled HP.
I don't
No.
think we covered leveling up. Would
don't
you
think we
like
did, no.
to train in order to level up?
Yeah.
Okay, so because you couldn't spend 3 days working, because currently you can see at levels 2 through 4 you have to spend 3 days training and you have to pay 20 gold for the training. So you have to pay total 23 gold. Mark that down. And then
Yeah.
let's go over your level up.
23. So my HP is D10 plus 2. So let me roll that.
Cool.
Roll D10 plus 2.
Yeah, things showing us is level 1s, man. We level 2.
I know.
But I feel like that's gonna kick it. That's gonna end up being our undoing.
Please roll well. Motherfucking piece of shit.
3! That's amazing.
God damn it.
Good.
I hate the
Good,
West
good,
Marches.
good.
This place sucks.
What were you just rolling on?
My
What was that determining?
HP.
Who's rolling first?
So you got 3 extra.
Yes, I have a total of 15 now.
Fantastic.
What is with like all the warriors having just shit HP in this game?
Yeah, you guys really have been getting wrecked. Except for
Always
Juliet.
happens. Yeah, but she died, so
I could use
she
some
got
fucking
wrecked
HP.
as well, right?
All right, Xiaobaz, so let's go with you.
Yes.
Have you also been living at a modest lifestyle in Veriscal?
Modest.
Okay, so that'll cost you 30. Are you training to level up?
Yeah.
So that will cost you 20, and you won't be able to spend 3 days working. Do you
Okay.
want to work?
Won't be able to spend 3 days working. I think the smart thing would be to work.
I think so.
Yeah.
There's no reason not to. What
I
are
would
you working
say-
as?
I've been entertaining people with my minor illusions and putting on a kind of a show
Okay.
for
cool.
the lowly folk.
Yeah.
So you're just getting on the
Dazzling them
side
with
street?
magic.
Have you been hanging out in like Frelka's Tavern and doing that? Or are you like in the center?
Yeah,
of
wherever
town?
they'll have me. I don't. I mean, I'm assuming maybe not Falco's Tavern because they had some. I don't know. Would they have me? Because they didn't like us from what I remember.
Yeah,
we did
no,
save
Frelka
them.
did not like you, so you're probably not doing it there.
But did he
maybe
fucking
there's
like change his tune because we fucking saved his ass?
maybe there's a square in the middle of town where you're performing.
Okay, yeah, I've got like this dinky little fucking cardboard box, and I'm just
Yeah.
like, come one, come all, look at my illusions, and and I'm entertaining people that way.
Yeah, excellent. Okay, so make a saving throw with your charisma.
My charisma, okay.
That might also be checked. You got to look on your sheet.
Yeah.
Charisma. So that would be just okay. So it's +1, right? Charisma +1. Okay, so roll. What is it? You can help me here.
You can just click roll and then add 1 in the box.
There's a click roll, but oh yeah, 1 in the box. Gotcha. See, I told you, I'm not a fucking veteran here. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. And boom.
All right. You paid for your standard cost of living up to poor, but you were fired.
I was fired from my own job.
They threw
So-
vegetables at you, man.
Someone came along and...
So you earned 2 silver pieces per day. So 27 days times 2 is 54. So you earned a total of 5 gold pieces and 4 silver pieces. And you had to spend 30 gold pieces to survive, plus 20 gold pieces to train. So you lost some money on that.
So 50 gold is what I spent in total, and how much did I earn?
Yeah, 5 gold and 4 silver is what you earned.
5 gold and 4 silver. Okay.
Steven just made all this to fuck everyone. That's all. This is.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
you weren't very entertaining. You weren't
Now,
I did it because it was
Shots fired.
passion to me, all right? It was a passion project.
yeah, people did not really like having you around.
All right, okay.
After the Frelkitz Tavern.
Wait, so
incident.
does that mean I
fucking
like rolled
assholes.
up and I was just like asking him where his permit was, and I like fucked?
Yeah,
Yeah, he was...
yes.
I'm like, come on,
we,
man, we're buddies.
Can we see that scene actually?
Sure.
I just want to watch this a little
There's
bit.
like a
so
little snapshot from it.
yeah, what is it like today on the day that you're
right.
the fateful day?
All right,
Shit.
today, just to give you a backstory, it hasn't been going well. Not so many people have been receptive to my, my magics and stuff like that. And I'm like, today's gonna be the day, Shalbaz. Today you're gonna pull out all the stops. They'll take you seriously. All right, now here we go.
Yeah.
So what
You
is-
there, young child, look at this. Is it a sparrow or is it a balloon?
Okay,
Yes,
yeah.
would you like this?
This snotty faced kid, he like looks at you and then he goes, "A demon!" And then he goes running away.
No,
do?
please come. God damn it.
Cool. So like, there's a bunch of people around and some of them are like, oh, this kid is stupid. But yeah, a couple of them like start tossing some coins at you. You keep like,
Thank
doing
you
your-
very much.
what's your like go-to illusion during this?
My go-to illusion?
Yeah.
It's a giant electric swirl thing that has electricity coming off of it, and out from the
nice.
center of it
Yeah.
is a very creepy face. Because
Yeah,
I'm kind of
okay.
senile, and I think maybe they'll like this, but I'm not like, I think that's what's going to entertain people, but really it's kind of frightening people,
Yeah,
as we've
okay.
come to see.
So Captain Coke, we just do like a smash cut over to where you are, and like there's a woman who's like approaching you, and she's kind of dumpy. Like she looks like she's maybe like 45 or something like that, and she's just kind of not very wealthy, and she's got this snot-nosed kid like that she's dragging along behind her. What are you doing?
I've got my legs put up on a bench, and I'm just kind of like, I got my hands behind my back, and I'm just like that, sitting on a table.
Yeah.
Just
Okay.
chilling.
She comes up to you and she says, "Sir, excuse me, sir,
What?
sir, my son, he was very scared by a man in the center of town who's performing magics.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Sir, in the bylaws of Virascali, it clearly states," and she like pulls out a scroll and she like unrolls it, and there's like 57 bylaws of Virascali, and she's like, "See here, bylaw number 27 clearly states that
Kind of
performance of
sit up,
magic."
and I'm just like, what? Why do you have that? Why do you care?
Sir, I am a civic person who has a responsibility to this town and to the other citizens. We can't have people like that here in Virascali.
Kind of. I'm just like staring at the ground, and I like shoot her a look and stare back at the ground. I'm just like, I fucking hate people like you. I'm just like, where?
He's in the center of town, sir. He's by the fountain. He's performing demon magic.
Okay, I'll go check this out. Have a good one.
Thank you, sir.
I just
So,
walk
like-
over there.
What do you do when you approach Shialbaz?
I walk over. I've kind of got my hands on my hips. I'm just like looking at the ground, shaking my head. I'm just like, Shielbez, we've got some complaints. Did you scare a child earlier this morning?
Define scare a child.
I mean, did a child go running off? Look, man, this is
children
awkward
run
for
all
me,
the
right?
time.
They
They
do.
skip and they play. Have you heard them scream? They scream even when they're not terrified. That's like
There's
a
like-
game for them.
Did
There's
you,
like a couple of people in the crowd who like start like shepherding their children away or like covering their ears. When you start talking about like, have you heard children scream? Yeah.
Just like, Look, you got to stop that, Shielbaz. I know you're trying. I'll get you.
I look deflated. Shielbaz looks really deflated and just sad.
I'm like, I think you're gonna have to move on. I think you got to pack it up.
Come on, man. We were buddies. We did so much together. We saved this goddamn town that doesn't appreciate art.
Look, keep it down, buddy.
The town square is completely empty now.
Just like keep it down. Just pack. Just call it a day. All right. We'll go to the bar later tonight. I'll buy you around because you obviously don't have money.
Excellent.
So be it.
All right, good. Shielbaz, roll 1d20.
All right. That's just slash roll, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then,
Slash roll 1d20.
oh shit. Roll D20.
14. Okay, yeah, your life was normal during the period when you were working or, paying for your survival.
Normal.
Yep, nothing strange occurred. Like, you could have had to pay some to like upkeep your equipment, or you could have had needed to spend more to cover your lifestyle cost, for example.
Right.
But everything was okay.
Cool.
All right, good. So now that we've heard a little bit from our returning characters, I want to hear about our new characters. So, I assume that you guys are all meeting in Frelka's Tavern because that's just the place to be.
I would just say that me and Gassy that night, me and Shielbaz were just like, we need to go do something. Like, we should get a group and figure something out.
Yeah, because obviously this whole magic, me trying to put on a show ain't working.
Yeah. So maybe me and him are just both in the bar and we're just looking around or something like that.
Oh, Shielbaz, roll your hit points.
Oh,
right.
shit. And that's just, what is that? Just regular D20?
I think it's 1d6 plus your...
Con modifier.
Yeah, 1d6 plus your constitution, which is 2. So 1d6 plus 2.
Mm-hmm. Is that just 1d6 2?
1d6 plus 2.
Plus 2, just okay.
Yeah, slash roll.
Gotcha.
1d6 plus 2.
Yeah!
7 hit points.
I'm all right with it.
Pretty slick.
So you're at
I'm
what?
at 15.
Yeah.
Because I was at
You
8.
have the same fucking HP as me.
Yeah, that's right, motherfucker. Hey, he needed it, man. He was at 8.
Oh, shit, Shielbaz.
What?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, you have
Is that a good
chosen...
oh shit or a bad oh
Hillary's
shit?
starting to catch on that when a DM says that, it's not good.
No,
He likes it too.
this is actually good this time.
Oh, wow.
You...
Okay.
So, tell me what it was like for you when you trained for 3 days and you leveled up. Like, you actually put in some serious time and effort, not only into increasing your skill.
Right.
Let's see. You have gained a first level spell slot. You have... Let's see. I don't know if you've gained any spells. Each time you gain a wizard level, you add 2 spells of your choice to your spell book. So you've gained 2 spells. Yeah. And also, you've chosen an arcane tradition.
All right.
So that's abjuration, conjuration, divination, enchantment, evocation, illusion, necromancy, or transmutation. And I might have to let you take a little time to look at
I was like, I don't know if I want to make just a snap judgment. I mean, it's probably not going to matter because you're going to kill Shielbaz probably by the end of this. So, but yeah, I could take a little bit of time.
So think about take a look through those in the player's handbook, and then
Can you say them once more?
Yeah, abjuration, conjuration, divination, enchantment, evocation, illusion, necromancy, and transmutation. And they're all super cool. They all do really different things for you. But you can still cast spells from all the schools. Okay, cool. How do you train when you're training? Just, tell us a little bit about it quickly.
Okay, so obviously I'm really distraught about, this is kind of mid-me working or whatever. I'm like, all right, this shit's not... No one wants to see me anyways. I might as well do something productive. So I just I abscond into the woods and just with my books and things. And I just start fucking, I don't know, lifting rocks and shit and just studying and then passing out drunk every now and then because studying is hurting my brain. And it's also an old brain that's, kind of withered a little bit. But after, let's say, I don't know, a few days, I get in a really big drunken stupor. And for some reason, it has the opposite effect. I don't know why. Maybe it wasn't booze that I was drinking. Maybe it was a potion that I just found. Who knows? I could have hallucinated all this. But somehow, I decided I learned some shit. I suddenly understood spells that were causing problems with me, and I got completely naked because I felt it was the right thing to do at the time. And then I just became fucking now what I am. I'm Shelbaz Mark II.
Awesome.
However you want to paint that picture, I leave it up to the people to think of a drunken kind of sort of
Rambling
Shelbaz, yeah.
Dragonborn. What do you look like again? Are you blue?
What's that?
Are you blue?
Am I blue? Yeah, I am blue. I think I went blue.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Super
So
cool.
picture like a naked blue reptilian kind of looking dude. I think I had a beard. I don't remember. Can they have beards?
Probably they have like horny growths on
Kinda,
on their
okay.
chins or something like that. Yeah.
I've got some horny growths.
Yeah. Good. I'm glad to hear it.
Oh, God.
I'll stop.
Okay,
Get
so-
better, dude, with horny growth.
So, Gallahan, when you come into Virascali and how did you get approached by Captain Coke and Shelbaz?
So I've been bounty hunting for a while to pay the coin.
Slick.
So this has kind of brought me to Virascali, to the tavern to see if there's anyone who needs assistance and is willing to pay, because my funds are getting a bit low, basically.
Awesome. And did you meet them, like, Captain Coke, where were you looking for people?
Just in the bar. Like, I think we were just hanging out, me and
Yes.
Shelbaz. We got drunk and we're just like, we need to go adventuring.
Yeah.
You need to get more money.
We need to get richer.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm covered in chainmail. I've got this, great battle axe on, and I'm kind of just like swigging a beer, so I look like I can hold myself.
Do you have like an aura around? Like, does he glow or anything, Steven? Is that? Or is he
I don't
just normal?
believe so.
Okay.
No, I'm pretty drunk at this point.
Oh,
He
you're
has-
drunk as well.
Yeah,
He has kind of a...
I'll break down. Gallahan's like he's a Turami, which is a type of human, but they're like defined by being taller and more muscular, and they're also like olive skinned. So I'm like around 6'4", about 210 pounds. I got like long curly black hair, like some stubble going on. So like I look like someone you'd want to bring along, I think.
Yeah, awesome. And Darius, how do
Yes.
you fit into all of this?
I obviously am already in the bar. My character is very much I wouldn't say party animal, but he's not really a loner. He likes talking to people. He's very, very much into a people person, but at the same time, there's kind of a hint that he's a loner as well. But he's already drinking. He's already sitting there drinking in some leather armor, but there's like a hint of like clothing on him underneath that's a little nice for someone who is just sitting there drinking by himself.
Yeah. Is it like
Yeah.
finely dyed clothing or?
Yes, it
Cool.
is.
Nice. Are you drinking alone or are you drinking with like a couple friends at the bar?
No, I'm definitely drinking alone, just staring at people right now. Maybe having a casual conversation or shouting at, people as they walk by, hitting on a couple people and getting rejected horribly.
Yeah.
And pretty much bragging about where I came from, what I do, to multiple different people as they come and they go. And nobody really seems to be impressed so far because nobody really cares.
Awesome. So, when you see this dragonborn, lizard man type person, and this, Captain Coke, what do you look like? You're kind of scruffy.
I look like Man vs. Game.
You look like Man vs. Game. Okay, so you see Man vs. Game.
Pre haircut, so he's got the long hair.
Okay, yeah.
Since I'm playing his character.
And then, at some point, this, tall, olive-skinned man with a battle axe on his back walks over and starts talking to them. When do you start thinking to yourself it's the time for you to interject yourself into this group?
Probably, I mean, there's no one else in the bar that looks of that attire, right?
You mean, like, as nicely dressed as Darius is?
Yeah.
No, as Oh.
Well,
okay.
I think both, like as nicely dressed as Darius is, or like as armored up as Gallahan is.
Yeah.
So I think that's what I just like. I like nudge Shielbaz. I'm just like, hey, look, we should ask you should ask those people. You're good with words.
I stumble a lot. Just because I have experience doesn't mean I don't get nervous too. Okay, I'm old, but
finish your drink, get the liquid courage, and then we'll go. But
give me one more shot.
Okay, all right.
Meanwhile, I'm sort of already looking at them. I sort of just taking sips from my
we're both
mug,
just,
just
like,
staring.
Do you see them like pointing at you?
Yeah, I'm like
Awesome.
just staring. My eyebrows perked, and I'm just wondering what's going on. But I'm not gonna approach, because I like to not play easy to get,
You let them come to you.
Yeah.
All right, awesome. So, eventually you all start drinking around the same table and discussing what you've heard as far as like what needs doing in the wilds around Virascali. And you've heard two big things. One is that there's a group of bandits who all seem to be racked with disease, and they're about a day's travel to the south of Virascali, around the Harlud Barrows. And also to the northwest of town, there is a mostly undisturbed elven ruin that some adventurers had gone into a while back, and they tried to set it on fire. Nobody really knows how successful that was, but word around Frelka's Tavern is there's riches galore to be had in either of these two locations.
And where was the first place? The second place was the Elven Ruins.
Harlud Barrows.
Near the Barrows?
Yeah, to the south of the Barrows. Just like, basically one day from Virascali, but south of the Barrows.
And what is it? A cave? What?
It's sort of like a group of bandits who have become incredibly diseased, and they're running around like, stealing stuff from people, and people are starting to disappear from nearby towns and stuff like that.
Okay.
So you're going to end up setting an objective for today's session. So you can actually see this at the bottom of the Roll20 screen. Your adventure. This is where we're defining your session goal. So which of these two would you like to explore and try to get to the bottom of?
I guess like out of character, I'm up for the first one. I don't really want to go back to that place because I know what's in there. But that's up to you guys.
Killing the bandit leader.
No, doing the bandit
In character, I think my character would rather kill than go get riches.
Yeah,
Get tons of riches.
Well, they both have riches in them.
Yeah. No, but like solely
You'd rather
for the
kill
purpose
something.
in character, my character would probably.
Okay.
I think my character as well. Like Shelbaz has already kind of fucked with some like spooky shit, like with our last session was a lot of like
Fucked
I don't know,
up shit
like there was like a
happened,
fairy tale and shit that went with it and
Our
stuff.
last
and
session,
he's not so
we birthed Vajgert last session. We got to just do something normal.
exactly.
Session. Yeah.
True.
Strippin,
Okay.
you want to weigh in?
And
do you care?
Yeah, I'll take a huge swig of my beer, and it's like spilling down the sides into the beard, into the stubble, and I'm just like, I fucking hate bandits.
Okay. Great.
And that's my contribution.
Great. We'll do the first one, Steven.
Awesome. So your session goal is to kill the bandit leader.
Yes.
Let's see if I can tell you his name. There's a 50 gold piece bounty on the leader of these bandits. His name is Anod. A-N-O-D.
Okay.
50 gold piece on who?
Anod,
the leader of the bandits.
Gotcha.
Okay. Great. So, for completing a session goal, you will earn experience points as if you had killed a creature of the CR rating of the environment that you're in. And you'll find out more about that at the end of the show. Okay, great. So, who's going to keep track of and divvy out the treasure that you earn?
Shielbaz.
God damn it. I'm so bad with maths.
Shielbaz. Who's going to add locations to the map?
Strippin, we'll let you do that.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Cool. Gallahan.
Also, I'm just going to say there's like way too many fucking spells to look at.
Yeah.
So
Just close your eyes and point.
You're looking at the wizard spell list, right?
Yeah, I'm just looking at abjuration right now, and there's just like so fucking many of them.
Cool.
Some of them might not be first. Are they all first level?
It's,
Yeah, you
it's
need to-
even with the search though too. Like it's just really hard to navigate all of the.
That's abjuration, level 1, classes wizard. Yeah, you should take a look at this tool that I'm just about to send you, Sheldon.
Okay, cool. Yeah, because just
that'll
trying to
help
pick it
you-
out through the handbook is kind of pretty
Yeah, that'll help you filter down.
daunting.
Yeah, cool. Okay, good. Who is going to navigate the team through the wilds today?
I
Dare fucking say my name.
guess Pocket. You want to do that?
Navigate? Oh man, this is gonna be beautiful. Have you seen me
It's just-
navigate?
It's
It's
just
gonna...
based on. It's just based off rolls, so you don't actually have to like navigate.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Okay.
What is it based off of?
It's
Okay,
based
this-
off of the survival skill, which is off of wisdom. So, like Pocket, you have a +1 to your survival. So, better than nothing.
Is it checked on her character or no?
No.
We both have +1. It's up to
I
you.
have +3.
Shut up, Strippin. You're adding
Well,
locations.
I
to
mean,
map.
we have navigate or scout. Either way, like I'm bad at probably both those. So I mean, if you'd rather me navigate, we get just maybe go on a little detour. Maybe I don't know. We'll get there eventually, right?
It's worth noting that the navigator could also be the map keeper or the treasurer. They're not exclusive, right?
Oh, well,
I mean, I'll do it.
okay.
We'll
have,
I might need a little help.
Yeah, we'll have Darius navigate, and I'll scout.
Cool.
I'll take the easy job because I'm a fucking piece of shit named Captain Coke. That's the character.
All right, great. So, yeah, like you guys have heard from around town that, and our navigator, Darius, I'm going to rely on you to remember this information. So you may want to write it down because if
Okay.
you don't remember it, then you can get completely off track and lost, and then I'll just kill you all.
Oh goodness, that's a lot of pressure. That's a lot
Okay.
of pressure.
Yep.
Not again.
Just remember, what you want to do says someone to you, someone in the tavern. Who is the person that you're talking to get information about where this location is, by the way? Just out
Probably
of-
Frelka.
Are you talking to the tavern keeper, Frelka?
Actually, Frelka doesn't like me or Shielbez at all.
No, he doesn't. Even though we fucking
but,
saved the town, like
I think Frelka probably likes Darius a lot. Darius is a very convincing man.
Okay, then Darius. Yeah, maybe we just have Darius do all the work.
So are you talking to Frelka, Darius, or is there like a
I'm
barmaid
obviously
that you've
I have no idea where I'm going. I'm not afraid to ask for directions, especially if I get a chance to hit on someone as well.
Okay, so this is
Maybe-
someone you're hitting on.
Yes.
Okay, describe this person for me.
Let's see. I thought I was hitting on the tavern keeper.
Is it the tavern keeper?
Yeah.
Awesome. Then he's Frelka. He's a big burly guy, and he's got like a hairy chest, and he's got mutton chops. Like, what do you say to approach this with him?
Oh God, this is gonna be interesting. What do I say? I
We're all
probably
just
walk
watching by the table. We're watching from the table, just like really quiet and kind of like side glancing at you as this happens.
up. This is gonna be more. I probably go up. I lean against the bar. I look at
Yeah.
him. I ask for another drink first.
Okay. Yeah.
Just to get the conversation rolling, and then I just casually ask him about where this might be, where this bandit leader, where his locations might be, and just hopefully get an answer out of him, hopefully, and maybe make a side comment, maybe one or two about how I like big strong men and I feel safe around them, and just really quietly, hoping nobody heard me, because that's really awkward maybe for
Are you
some.
just like complimenting him on how safe and secure the tavern feels?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
Cool.
I mean,
I
I
love
kind
it.
of came from like a sheltered place, a sheltered family, and been out on my own. But I love the adventure. I love the thrill of going out, but at the same time, it's just not safe.
Awesome. Okay. Would you roll a charisma or a persuasion roll so that you're going to
Okay.
just click the roll button and put 7 in the total mod?
7.
While this happens, I nudge Shiobaz and I'm like, 5 silver, this goes badly.
I just go like that.
There we go.
Hey, 14 is pretty good. Yeah, like Frelka, like he doesn't seem to catch on with like exactly what you're insinuating with your comments, but he's like, oh yeah, I try to kick out people who are, masturbating in corners and stuff like that. It's, try to keep it really
Tables.
nice, safe space.
I look around. I look around as he says that too. I look around to see if anybody's doing it right now. I'm not just
Right
masturbating.
now, there's nobody. But when you turn back around, he just like locks eyes with you and he says, "It's happened."
I just smile.
It happened.
And he says, "Yeah, okay. You're looking for the bandits. Last I heard, they're 1 day south of Viraskov. So don't go too far. Now, what you can do to get there, you can just go straight south out of town until across the central Ellen Plains until you hit the Harlud Barrows. Now that's like a gray plain sunk into the earth about 30 feet. Don't go in there."
Okay.
And he points at you. He says, "Don't go in the barrows. People don't come back from the barrows alive. But you should be fine if you just skirt around them. Just go around. Just go to the right, to the left. Doesn't matter. Go around. And then once you've gone halfway around the barrows to the other side, and you're facing south again, just continue going. You might have to do a little searching in that area. I don't know exactly where this place is, but that's how to find these bandits."
Okay. Oh, and of course, I just, when he says don't go in the barrows, I of course arch my eyebrow, like, come on, please. And I take a drink, and I thank him, and I walk back to the table awkwardly. Maybe feeling a little rejected that he didn't pick up.
As you're walking back to the table again, he just like whispers, "Don't go to the barrows."
And I just flick my hand, take another drink, like, ah.
Awesome. So, was there anything else? Oh, yeah. Check your provisions. Does everybody have what they kind of need? I'll just pop you over to a provisioning page.
Did we use rations when we played?
What's that?
I think we always had like.
I don't think you did
food.
Yeah, I don't think you used any rations.
Yeah. Okay.
Because you walked just a short ways away. So take stock of how many rations you have. Take stock of like your current equipment that you might have, torches and other consumables, ammunition, anything in the player's handbook. You can just straight up buy it. Did I actually give you? No, I didn't. And anything that's on this page, you can just straight up buy. So if you were to visit Ella Salt at the Temple of the Border Wall, you could just say, "I spend 50 gold and I buy a potion of healing."
Also, real quick, how many extra spells was I able to do? Was it 2?
You gained 2 spells for leveling up, and you can now cast 1 extra spell per day. So your spells per day are 3 now.
Okay, spells per day are 3, and I can learn 2 more. Right.
Yep. Okay, so does everybody feel good about the equipment that they have?
Yeah, I got my Explorer's pack, which has provisions in it, so I'm good.
Awesome.
I'm actually not even
I
sure.
have my burglar's pack, so.
Uh,
And I have my armor on, my leather armor, and my clothing, right? Or do I have
That's
the
what you
clothing in the
said.
pack now?
Oh,
yeah.
it's up to you.
I'm just making sure. I thought I have like a shirt on, but I probably have the rest so I don't get it dirty because I'm really picky about getting my stuff dirty.
That makes sense. Okay, good.
Okay.
So you guys are fully provisioned, ready to set off?
I'm not sure. I don't know.
Chavez is still looking.
You should
He's just
have
looking into his backpack.
I'm trying to look at like my actual page, like my character sheet, and I don't see a whole lot of
It'll
other
be
stuff.
down
other
in
than,
the
like,
equipment at the bottom of the page. But
Yep.
you should still have some rations of something. I would
See,
imagine.
I've got you down here. Oh,
if you
a
have
Scholars
stuff,
map.
you want to just copy and paste it for me because I don't think it's actually in this PDF that I have right here that I downloaded.
You
I might
an
have put it in the
insignia
one that was online or something.
Yeah. You have an insignia of military rank, a trophy from a fallen enemy, a set of bone dice, a set of common clothes. Do you see that on your sheet?
I see that. Okay, yeah, okay, I see that. Yeah.
And then next to it in the center, you have everything in a scholar's pack.
It says Scholar's Pack, but it doesn't actually say what was there. That's what was
You can find out what's in it on page 151 on the lower right-hand corner. It's got like a backpack, a book of lore, a bottle of ink, an ink pen, 10 sheets of parchment, a little bag of sand, and a small knife. You have no rations, so you might want to just buy up rations. So, for example,
I guess
rations,
helps.
1 day's worth of rations is 5 silver pieces. So a gold piece is 2 days.
So if I have 5 days rations, that's 5 days worth of food and stuff?
Yeah.
I guess I'll get like 5 days rations.
Okay, so that's 2.5 gold.
2.5 gold. Okay.
Anything else anybody wants to buy?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
All right.
Do I even have
damage.
any money?
Yeah, you should have. Let's see. You have
very
15
little.
gold pieces, so that's at the very bottom left of the first page.
Oh, okay.
You see that GP? It says 15. So GP is gold pieces.
Okay.
I think we're good.
All
Yeah.
right. Okay, so today is the 7th of July. It's overcast and quite warm. You guys are setting off?
Mm-hmm.
Great. So you can basically travel for two watches of the day, and each watch will make some kind of discovery roll. So, Pokket.
Uh-oh.
On roll 20 at the bottom bar, there's a
Uh-huh.
button that says Discovery.
Okay.
Yeah, great. Let's see. Yep, okay, so can you make a survival roll for me as well? So that's just click roll, and then add your survival of 1.
What page of the player's what page of the player's handbook again did you say is Scholar's Pack or whatever?
121, I think.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt.
And, okay, good.
So we encounter something?
No, so like the results of the discovery test was a 5, and on a 17 to 20 you discover something. So you actually didn't discover anything for your first watch. So Darius, you set off across the plains, and it's, like the clouds are sort of low in the sky, and it's just this flat gray expanse above you. There's like little shrubby brushes here and there, and every once in a while, like just a solitary tree, and occasionally a copse of trees. But you're walking across the plains, heading south from Virascali. Let me open up a thing. There we go. Yeah, so, yeah, give me another, as you walk, you notice that the terrain becomes hillier as you go. Would you make another, it's make another navigation check. So make a survival roll. So it's the same thing you just did.
Discovery.
No, not discovery.
Oh.
That's okay. We'll use that for later on. But just roll and then add +1.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay.
Survival. Oh man, that's awesome.
Ooh.
Okay, you notice immediately as soon as you set foot into the hills, you're lost.
Oh,
You,
God.
you have
God damn
you
it.
have gone the wrong direction. Would you like to try and find your way back to Virascali, which would be very easy, or would you like to try and find your way to your destination by just moving from here?
Can I phone a friend? Can I turn and talk to the other people?
Yeah,
Do I admit? See, I'm not afraid to admit I'm lost, and I might try to bring it up casually, like, "Hey guys, I think we made a wrong turn somewhere. When I went to take a pee break back there or something, and I don't know where we are right now. Yeah. So what do you guys want to do?"
I examine my surroundings.
There's you're sort of in the low foothills of the plains.
Okay.
But it seems to be much hillier than you expect from the Central Ellen Plain.
Okay. So we're in hills right now with trees and the sun. Gray clouds, I guess.
Yep.
And
it's
there's no people. There's no.
It's
like,
about midday. No, you haven't seen any people. You haven't seen any creatures.
Okay.
I just kind of scratch my head, and then I put one hand on my hip, and I'm like, "You sort this out. I'm gonna take a piss." And then I just walk off to the nearest tree.
Cool.
And unzip.
You guys are so helpful.
You actually see ahead of you, like straight ahead of you, probably like a day's worth of journeying ahead of you. There's a large mountain range that rises up against the sky.
Okay. We don't want to go to the mountains, though. We want to go to the plains.
Yeah.
So, I'm probably gonna suggest that we turn back and try again.
Okay.
I'm gonna suggest that. We'll see what the others say, because if we see a mountain range, there's no plains, then it's gonna be hard to be like, hey, we're supposed to find these plains and there's mountains.
Right. I kind of look towards Captain Coke and like, what say you?
Just kind of like looking around, just like, great.
Well said.
I was just like, well, yeah, let's
I don't
just
know
go back.
shit about this area.
Let's just go back to Vers. I guess let's just go back. I don't want to go to those mountains. They didn't say anything about mountains, right? Those weren't.
No, no. As far as I'm concerned, they said nothing. The man, the burly man, the tavern keeper. I don't remember his name. He said nothing. He said nothing.
Okay.
I look at the mountains and do they look? How do they look? Do they look like foreboding? Do they look evil?
They sort of rise straight out of the hills at a sheer angle.
Right. So they look pretty fucking weird.
I mean, they look stark. If you've ever seen the Grand Teton Mountains in Colorado,
Right.
that's what they look like.
Yeah. Oh, I
It's
see.
like
Okay.
it's basically just like a sheer surface rising from the hills.
I look at the mountains and I'm just Shalbaz is like, if we go to those mountains, we'll be befallen with doom. And then I just kind of walk away. Like I just walk like.
I just like part of he's
It's my thing.
He's
It's my
really
thing.
dramatic. I apologize for that. Let's just go back
I say
to yeah.
while walking.
Let's
still.
just go back to town. We'll just start over again.
Darius, have you ever met somebody as eccentric as Shialbaz before?
I'm guessing I might have. I'm purely entertained by this. I'm someone that just sort of sits back and lets everything play out before me. And
Yeah.
I don't really comment. I don't want really people to know how, like, I don't have any opinions yet formed, but I am sort of chuckling to myself quietly at Xiaobaz right now.
Nice.
He's a lovable old wizard.
All right, so the plan is to head back to Virscali and set back out maybe tomorrow morning. It's getting sort of, mid-afternoon, or it will probably be evening by the time you make it back.
Okay.
Yep, we walk.
All right.
And
Darius.
we don't forget
Alright.
Strippin, right? Or what is it, Gallahan, right?
Yeah.
Who's
Well,
off
I-
taking a piss right now.
I mean, does it seem reasonable that you guys would stroll off and then remember in a little
Yeah,
bit?
no, I
wait,
think we go for like 20 feet, and I'm just like, guys, hold on, something's not right. I'm just looking around. There was
I'm just there with
four
my
of us.
hand on the top of the tree.
yeah.
It's like there was 4 of us.
Okay.
Shialbez, where'd he go?
What?
There was a 4th one.
What's happening? I don't know what's happening. Both out
Well,
of character and in character.
the great thing about this is that it's Captain Coke who's the scout.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's why I'm acting like this. I'm just like, hold on a second. I kind of start just like panning around, looking around. Do I see it? Do I see like a?
I'd like to think that
a
you see
figure in a
Gallahan sort of
tree?
jogging over the horizon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So Darius, can I get you to make another? Can I get you to click the advantage button? And
Okay.
this is going to be a survival roll. So yeah, just
One.
put that 1 in there again. Yep. Okay. Cool. Yeah, that's great. Let me confirm that that's great. That is great. Well done. Okay, you make your way back to Virscali over the course of the afternoon and evening with no problem. Do you guys want to stay in town or camp out on the field outside of town?
What time is it?
It's like 7 p.m.
Okay, is there anyone, like, based on what Shalbaz knows about Virscali, is there anybody in town that could potentially, like, appraise or find, or even could I, because I have a staff, carved wooden staff that I got from
Oh, yeah.
whatever that lair was or whatever that we were in last time, and I want to know more about it, whether or not if Shalbaz knows, he can, figure it out himself based on his own knowledge, or if someone in town could
Let me
figure
see
out
if
what
I
it is.
have something.
It just says carved wooden staff. It's worth
Yeah.
apparently 25 GP.
Yeah, so I think like you've probably done some sitting down with it and trying to
Yeah, exactly.
evaluate if it's magical or anything like that. You've determined that it's not magical, but it is an ornately carved wooden staff that you stole from the White King's realm, and
Nice.
yeah, it's worth 25 gold pieces to the right buyer. So would you like to sell that?
Yeah, so, well, it's not worth being a weapon, so I might as well just get rid of it.
All right, you can mark it off and mark down 25 gold pieces. So
Yeah.
that's what you do when you go back to town. You're like, wait, I forgot about this.
Fuck, well, yeah, he's a little senile, like.
He's
And
like, look, civilization, let's sell some stuff.
And have we decided we're breaking? Like, we're gonna break for the night and meet back up in the morning and leave, or are we gonna like just have a few hours downtime?
I just look at the group as you say that. I'm just like, this was a really stupid day. I just want you. Tomorrow we're gonna do much better. because I'll be leading the group. I'm sorry, Darius, but we wasted a day. Have a good night, everyone. I'll see you in the morning. We'll start fresh at 6 a.m.
I'm a little butthurt, so I go to the tavern.
Anybody who would like to can either mark off. Well, everybody needs to either mark off 1 ration or 1 gold piece for upkeep for the day.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Let's take our break and then start on day 2.
Sounds good. We'll be right back, guys. We're going to take a 5 to 6 minute break, run some ads, and then we'll go back. Or come back and go into hour 2. We'll see you guys in just a bit with some more role play. West Marches week number 11.